Hey folks, welcome back to another Why It's There video, episode 3. Thanks for joining me. I certainly appreciate it. Today we're going to be taking a look at this shelf right here, and there's quite a number of games there, so we're going to hit the ground running and get to it. Generally speaking though, the reason we're doing these videos is just so that I can go through my collection, let you know why all these games are still in my collection on a general foundational basis, but you kind of get the idea. Let's start over here. Adventures of Robin Hood by Cosmos. This is a game for 2 to 4 players, ages 10 and up, and it takes about 60 minutes per session. It is a kind of a scenario-based campaign type game, but it's also kind of cooperative as well, and very much story-driven. And that's all kind of what came together to make me put this into my collection. Stephen Bonacore actually is the one that kind of alerted me to its presence. I'm a big Robin Hood fan, so I like games with that theme. Played this one, family loved it. So we haven't gone all the way through the game, but it's one of those cool ones that's definitely going to stay in the collection for quite some time. Rise of the Necromancers. This is the actual second edition of it, and I really enjoy this game a lot. It's not usually a theme that I would really kind of gravitate towards because I'm not a huge necromancy, whatever, fan, aficionado, whatever you want to call it. So it doesn't really kind of grab me with a theme, but the mechanisms and the cheekiness of the theme, because they really did kind of take it over the top, appealed to me. So this one's a really fun one, actually. So Ankh down here is the third installment in the Eric Lang series. Blood Rage is my favorite one. A Rising Sun is meh, okay, in my opinion. And then Ankh is a distant last right now in that trilogy. I've played it as a 4-player game. I do not like the catch-up mechanism where the bottom 2 people kind of merge into a superpower and then just start annihilating people. The person in second place usually gets trucked, and I don't like that. At least that's been my experience with it. That's been what other people have told me about it. I have heard that it's a great 2-player game, so I want to try it as 2 players and before I let go of it, but it's not really high on my list right now, so it's basically just reserving space. We'll see how it goes. I'll let you guys know how that is. Over here, Longboard by 25th Century Game. This is a Reiner Knizia game that you're just trying to build the best surfboards or the biggest surfboards or the most diverse surfboards, whatever it might be. But it's a simple little card game, a great filler. This was actually holds the title of being the first Flipside review that we did here on the channel, so that's going to stick around for a while just because of that sentimental value. But on top of that, it's a great little filler game too. Onitama, absolutely superb 2-player game. If you are a fan of chess and you need something that might be that might speak to a chess player, then this might be something you would want to give a try to. Has a really neat dojo versus dojo where followers of 2 different masters are kind of going at each other, and it's just a really neat abstract strategy game that I've always enjoyed. Great 2-player game, so go check that out. As far as 2-player games are concerned, Cosmic Encounter Duel. It wasn't that bad, and I know that's not really a glowing endorsement or anything like that, but I really enjoy Cosmic Encounter, and so I don't know, I didn't know what to think about a 2-player version of Cosmic Encounter, because Cosmic Encounter is all about the play around the table and the table talk and all of that kind of stuff. So, but this isn't bad. For a 2-player version of Cosmic Encounter, that's not bad. Planet is a game that we've also reviewed here on the channel, and this is a really neat game where it's very tactile and very hands-on, where you're building a globe with these magnetic pieces and then trying to score them, trying to get animals to habitate That's not the right word, but you get to live on your planet. Really fun, has a neat little gimmick to it. Usually don't like gimmicks in games, but this one works really well, so that's why it's still in the collection. My City, another Reiner Knizia, but this one is a legacy kind of episodic game that I really did enjoy. JT turned us on to that game and had us try it, and we really enjoy it. Another spatial organization type game, but it also has a legacy element to it where it's going to grow and add rules and all of this kind of thing to it. So I really enjoy My City. Go check that one out as well. V Commandos, these 3 boxes right here. This is actually a game that's now called V Sabotage. Because of some legalities that they were unaware of, and they got pinged for later on. So they had to change the name to V Sabotage, but V Sabotage is the same game as V Commandos, just with a different name on it. Really cool stealth game. Probably one of the best stealth games that's out there, in my opinion. Haven't played some of the new ones that may be out there, so take that with a grain of salt. Triton Noir did a really good job with this, and World War II theme. Really enjoy this one a lot. Did a review of it when I was back with the Dice Tower, so you can go check that out if you want to. Might be revisiting it, see how it held up. Ghost Fightin' Treasure Hunters, this one right here. This is a great family game. For younger kids, where the adults don't really have to hold back and they can really do the best they can and try as hard as they can in it, because it is a cooperative game, so you are all trying to work together, but this one is really, really fun. It has a cheeky little kind of Scooby-Doo vibe that's going on here, so I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great time, and my kids really enjoyed it when they were young, and it's still one of those ones that they'll want to pull out every once in a while just for some cheeky fun. So that's Ghost Fightin' Treasure Hunters. Up here, Odin's Ravens by Osprey Games. That's the version that's out now and available now. This is a great 2-player game where you're basically taking, each of you are taking one of Odin's ravens and you're racing them around Midgard. And you're trying to be the first one back to Odin. But the mechanisms involved, there's a Loki deck that's in there that allow you to break some of the rules for movement and all that kind of thing. So it's a really great 2-player game. Cannot more highly recommend that one as far as 2-player games are concerned. So if you don't have Odin's Ravens and you're a big 2-player game aficionado, you need to go check that out. I think you'll enjoy it. Over here, Turning Taxis by Rio Grande Games. The theme, I'm usually a big thing on theme, but the theme on this one is so quirky. I think that's why I want to keep it in my collection. It's a game that's built around the German Postal Service way back in the early 1800s or something like that. It's really a long time ago. Horse-drawn buggies and carriages and all that other kind of stuff. That's when this happens, and it's about the Postal Service. Boring theme, I know, but it's just quirky enough to where I want to keep it in, and it's actually not a bad game either. So there you have it. That's Turning Taxis. Power Grid, classic Friedman Freeze, and classic Euro game. So that's why this is here, and it's one of the pure Euro games, economic Euros, that I actually really do enjoy. So there you have that. Stop Thief. This is actually still in the plastic. Haven't broke that out. Just being transparent with you. Get it? See what I did there? But Restoration Games, I have played this game before. I just haven't played this particular copy. I really do enjoy it, though. As far as those revamped games are concerned, this is one of the earlier games that Restoration Games did as they were getting started. And I like the theme of trying to catch the dude, but it's not one of the games that really sticks with me. But I do enjoy it, so it's sticking around until I play it again to see if I'm going to keep it. Fury of Dracula. This is the 3rd edition of Fury of Dracula. Probably the one that I like 2nd edition better as far as how the game looked, but the look of this one kind of grew on me, and I really enjoy the game. So it's one of those hidden movement games that have really spoke to me over the years, and the theme is just cool enough to where I want to keep it. Last Night on Earth, I think one of the quintessential zombie games that are out there. I believe Flying Frog Productions is the one that put this one out. And if you think kind of the older style zombie movies and those that came out, this is pretty much all of those movies in a box. And it's a really fun game as well. So I really enjoyed it. Village Attacks, this is a cool little thing where the players are the bad guys. And the bad guys' castle are being attacked by the villagers. And you're trying to protect yourself and the castle from all of these villagers and the heroes that they've hired to come and kind of take you out. So it's a really cool theme, has some really great miniatures as well, a lot of cool mechanisms in there too. So this one's going to stick around for a while. I have a lot. I don't think I have all, but I think I have a lot of the expansions that come with this one, but they're kind of back behind this. But that's Village Attacks. And I think that's it for this shelf. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I certainly appreciate it. We'll see y'all on the flip side. Take care.